Hello and welcome to USA Homeless Crisis. Today I have with me Lex. And Lex is out here and she would like to tell me her story about how she become homeless and everything. How are you doing today?
Today I'm doing fine. Today's my birthday, and I'm just trying to enjoy my day. And you came up to me with a question, saying like, "Do I want to share my story?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, why not?"
Well, well, thank you so much. Well, Lex, tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you end up homeless here on the
So,
streets?
it started when I was like 18 years old. I was a foster kid. I got adopted, and my birth family reached out to me, and they were like, "Do you want to come live with us in Houston?" And so I go to Houston, and everything went downhill from there. Like it was just a mess. Like everything, it wasn't what I expected. They didn't treat me how I thought. Everything was just different. It was nothing I expected from my birth family. And so, as I left them, I ended up like doing sex work and all that stuff that people go through and stuff, drugs, and everything just went downhill. And then I ended up here like 3 years later in the cycle of like drugs. It's kind of hard to get off of them. Habits.
Okay. So how have it been since you've been down here homeless? I know it's pretty tough out here, and my viewers, they be wanting to know exactly how it is for homeless people out here, the daily struggles you have to go through. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
I've learned that it could be a struggle if you're like, for me it was a struggle because I thought I was better than, the life I was living. But it's 1,000% harder when you're doing it alone, and it's way easier when you have like people to like help you. So in all reality, it's easy. You can get your shit and get a house. You can have friends. You can get it together. But I was more like head too high up my ass. Like I felt better than people. I was always wearing makeup. Thanks, guys. I was just always trying to like look and feel like a model, but I failed to realize like I was homeless. Like I was so stuck on that. So for me, it was hard as fuck because I just couldn't humble myself enough to be like, okay, you can stink this day. You can stink a little bit that day. You might not be able to shower this day because I'm homeless. And so I didn't want to like really wire that in my head. So it was really hard. It's really hard. But now like I'm talking to a caseworker, and we're gonna look at apartments and stuff. But it was hard. Like being homeless is hard if you want to be so like independent, because it's not. It won't work. You need help.
What was your life like before you actually became homeless? I know you said you had some trouble, but did you do any type of work or anything?
Yeah. So I was working like for me, I would say foster care was trash. Like it turned me into like a mess. So when I finally got to go, I turned 18. I got a job. That was like the first time I could say I experienced real life. I had a job, I had work friends, we were going out with each other, we were paying for each other's meals. Like I got to experience like real life, and it was fine. The love was still fake from people, but it was fine for the most part.
Have you been in any relationships in your lifetime that you could tell us about?
Yeah, there was one. His name was Dewan Bradshaw, and he's deceased now. Like he's passed away, but I mean he really got to like he got to like try to teach me like what a woman was, and he didn't know what love was. So we were teaching each other things that for some reason it felt like right. He got me to stop selling my body for a little bit. He wanted me to stay at the crib. He got a job.
So do you have any other people out here that may help you along the way and assist you in the homeless community? Or are you out here alone?
I'm alone,
Oh,
but I'm okay. Like I've been doing it alone like my whole life.
do you fly a sign like a lot of homeless people do, or how do you actually survive from day to day on getting your money?
So that's fine. So I just pick up what they give out, like free food, free clothes, whatever. Sometimes I have anxiety really bad. Like a lot of people don't like to believe in anxiety, but anxiety is a real thing. Mental health is a real thing. Um, go get that fixed, because a lot of people try to mask their problems with like alcohol and drugs, and it works. It masks your problems, but when it's all done, you're a fiend. You're itching for it, and then everything gets worse. So.
What would you say to people that look at homeless people like they deserve to be out here? And the reason why I'm asking that is because a lot of people don't understand what caused a person to be homeless and the pitfalls and everything that you have to go through. What do you say to those people who don't understand homelessness and the serious it is?
I would say in the beginning, to those people, first and foremost, to those people, like, to a certain extent, you don't know what people went through in the beginning, like, at all. You don't know what they grew up going through. You just don't know what really goes on through a person's head mental-wise. Like, their trauma could have really fucked them up, and now they're in the world not knowing how to be an adult, not knowing how to properly do anything. And then when you turn 18, when you become an adult, you're able to make decisions, or at least try to go learn from somebody, like programs or mentors. They have all that stuff out there, and people like me who are just tossed everywhere, like we kind of don't go after that stuff, and we kind of lose ourselves. So to those people, like, don't judge all of the homeless people. Some of them really got a shitty hand of cards dealt to them, and I'm one of them. But like I said, I knew what to do. I knew there was shit out there to go grab, like resources, and I didn't.
Okay. Is there anything you would like to say to the decision makers on behalf of the homeless on something that they could actually do to help homeless people or to help end homeless this homeless crisis? Do you have any ideas on what it would take to get you back on your feet?
I would say, for the most part, like, when you're helping homeless people out, actually care.
Yes, I can understand that. A lot of people just don't stop and talk to homeless people and ask them how they're doing.
Not even, you don't have to stop and say hi. Like, if you're volunteering help, like, the regular people could go about their day, if they're not homeless. But if you're volunteering for help, don't look at us like in disgust,
Well, thank you so much. And I want everybody to continue to fight to help end homelessness and to do something nice for homeless people whenever you see them, wherever you see them. So thank you so much for talking to us today.
No problem.
And I really appreciate it. And remember, everybody out there, to continue to fight to end homelessness. And thank you for supporting this channel and watching. And everybody, thank you very much, and continue to subscribe to USA Homeless Crisis.